Corelogic shared their September home price report this week. Super informative. One of the key insights was surrounding the impact of continuing price rise in the housing market. The report said something along the lines that home prices year on year increased 18%, which is a big number. But also over the next 2 years, the report predicts that this is going to slow all the way down to about 0% year on year appreciation in 2023. What I'm most curious about is what is driving that expected slowdown in annual appreciation.
Yeah, it's an incredible housing market that we've seen over the past year. As you said, 18% rise in our national home price index. Now, not every single community has experienced 18% rise in home values. It varies by local market. Some markets are rising by a little bit less. Some are rising by a lot more than that, but on average, works out to about 18%. That is the biggest 12-month increase that we've seen in our national home price index since we first created that. And that was 45 years ago in the mid 1970s. So this is a real big time increase in valuation. We can't expect to see home prices rising 18% a year, year after year after year, when family incomes are only rising maybe at best 3% or 5% at best year after year, because it really gets into an affordability challenge. So as affordability becomes more of a pinch on the pocketbook for first-time home buyers, we expect to see some moderation in home buying demand over the course of the next year. So looking at the next year, a little bit less demand, and I think a little bit more inventory, a little more supply coming on the market. And between less demand, more supply, that translates into a moderation in home price growth. So 18% this past year, but we expect it to be much more modest in the next year.